Hello Redditors of the internet, Noble Xenon here and welcome back to another Reddit video, and today we will be looking at r/JustNeckbeardThings part 32. Let's get started. According to Brad here, most women today are very severely mentally disturbed compared to the old days when most women back then were real ladies, and the very complete opposite of today altogether. And looks like 18 neckbeards want to follow Brad back into the good old days. Well, looks like Wings of Redemption is at it again. Twitch streamer demands fans donate hourly or he'll quit Modern Warfare. Call of Duty can certainly be a frustrating game when things don't go your way, but Twitch streamer Wings of Redemption had such a bad time that he pleaded for hourly donations from his fans just to keep a recent broadcast going. Damn it, Wings, when will you learn? It's one thing to ask for donations, is a whole different thing to threaten quitting just because people won't donate. This next one's titled, "The Beard Within is Strong" with this one. Just trying to marry someone before I turn 30 so I don't snap and chain someone in my basement for satisfaction and reproduction. Holy crap, that is already giving creepy vibes. Huge plus if you're a virgin because you have the lowest rates of divorce. You know, when people in relationships have the most sex and I am one horny mother effer, I wish we would kick all these mother effing illegal immigrants out of this goddamn country. The NSA's probably monitoring him right now. You guys may have heard of the neckbeard, but have you heard of the neckbear? Bear eats all the food, gets fat, and refuses to walk, mate, and communicate. This next one is titled, "I really hope this is a fake story." Before we begin though, can we take a moment to appreciate the insane monitor setup they have going here? God damn. Anyway. There's 6 guys who live in this flat and all they do all day is play World of Warcraft and watch movies, waking up at 2 p.m. every day, and there's always just someone asleep on the bed near all the multi-monitor computer setups. There's always music playing and it feels like a recovery day every day, padding around blearily in pajamas or underwear. Old hoodies from defunct school teams. They've got this system where they're selling their excess computing power to companies and hosting all this wares, and they're stealing the internet from the business next door anyway and getting welfare on top of all of that. They're self-sufficient and never go outdoors except to buy more fast food, and even then only in the dark. But then one of them wakes up dead some heavy afternoon. He's just dead and they don't know why, but maybe the floor covered in fast food wrappings is a clue. They don't want to tell the cops because of the purgatory den they live in and the illegality that supports it. And as far as they know, he never had any actual parents, so it's trouble. It's taking a long trip out to the forest and thinking about how stars are so far away for the first time in a long time. It's sweating in the cold air and digging a hole all night with your brand new shovels to leave him alone in. And it's a long few days cracking all his passwords to keep his identity and associated payments persisting. Until the rhythm of waking up every day at 2 p.m. to play World of Warcraft for 9 hours and half watch a movie on your other monitor takes over again. It's the same as it ever was, except now there's a room no one ever goes in. I'm gonna have to agree with Saris McManus here and say this sounds like something from r/NoSleep. This next one is titled, "He kept asking my girlfriend for nudes and he smelled like hot dog water. I am insane and charismatic. Which side do you want to meet first?" I don't want to know your insanity, and I also don't want to know what your definition of charismatic is, so I'll say neither. The OP provided some additional info in the comments. He also had some anime kink and My Little Pony kink. He did some illegal crap I won't be posting here since it's just disturbing. It's kinda private, but it involves him touching someone intoxicated without their consent. If you press the button, you get free hats from any shop, but you smell bad. 24% of people pressed the button while 76% did not. Sounds like a no-brainer if you're a neckbeard, to be honest. You get to acquire actual fedoras instead of having to settle for trilbies. This next one is apparently a neckbeard who's using the Force for good. This guy is known as the UCF Jedi. He regularly will find people on campus preaching messages of hate and intolerance, and will jump up next to them and begin to preach the wise words of the Jedi Order. Recently, he stood up to members of the Westboro Baptist Church who decided to protest at UCF. I just want everyone out there to know how much of a badass this guy is. Well done, Jedi guy. Well done. Wait, why is this here? Clearly this guy's a Jedi, not a neckbeard. This next one is angry his potential victim has a boyfriend. Why do small Asian women like scrawny, emasculated men? As a strong, fit man, my fat-free mass index is a bit over 22, which is probably better than 99.9% of men already. I've always wanted to date a tiny Asian girl, a small, adorable one, but most of them have boyfriends already, and usually they're dating some scrawny white loser. I wonder why is that? Is it because those guys are easy to push around, or what's the reason? For instance, the tiny Asian I'd wanted to date is already with some scrawny ginger loser, plain looking too. Of course, maybe she'd dump in for me, but why date this guy in the first place? Surely they could find someone better, no? Sounds like you have an unhealthy obsession here. Also, did you post this on r/JustNeckbeardThings? This next one is titled, I have a peebus. I have a peen and it wants to say hello to a vag, but I want to get to know the person first before any of that happens because am not a total jerk who thinks for himself. Am also a brony and a furry, and I act like I'm 9 years old mostly all the time around kids because I can't help myself at times, mostly because of the fursuit I made brings out my inner child in me. So if you made it this far into my random ramblings of words, then you're probably the girl for me. Or we're just reading this for the cringe. This next one was cross-posted from r/IamVeryBadass. I had to put the fear of God in a sophomore today. I was minding my own business and he knocked my hat off onto the floor. So I calmly get up and pick it up. I say with my back to him, "You got a death wish, don't you?" I then walk to him and crack my knuckles real loud. Increasing speed towards him, he goes white and had one of these on his face, the wide open eyes. I didn't even touch the dude and he shut right up. Anywho, that was nifty. This next one was one of the comments on a documentary about a modern geisha. I hope Japan never allows another American woman to be a geisha or enter the geisha world. American women are the worst, most unfeminine, and most annoying women in the world. They will destroy this beautiful, historic, and unique culture of Japan. It makes me sick just looking at that American woman who was a fake geisha. Keep American women away from Japan. They will destroy the beautiful girliness of Japanese women. Yet when neckbeards do a terrible job at pretending to be samurai, there's not a word from them. This next one is a neckbeard who thinks any woman who goes to conventions even just for a job wants to be harassed. I used to work as a booth girl at nerd conventions. Yeah, some stereotypes exist for a reason. And the neckbeard replies, I like how you add girl to further output that attention you so desperately seek. Edit. Preparing myself for the White Knight neckbeard comments appraising MLady. Someone else replies, look, an angry incel. OP replies, nobody tell him they're usually called booth babes and it's just the accepted term. It'll ruin his personal narrative. And someone else replies, it's really nice that we can tag users sexist incel so we know what to expect when we see them in other subs. And the neckbeard replies, females choose to go to these events because the attention received is uncanny. Don't get butthurt when people put you in the category you wanted to be in. Edit. Ah, there's the white knights I was waiting for. Dude, you're embarrassing yourself. Just post that you're a virgin and an incel. It's quicker. OP replies, okay, Mr. Person. Neckbeard replies, don't assume my gender. And OP finally replies, okay, generic genderless person of vague description and person spelled with a Y. This next one's titled Shopping and Being Bisexual. Excuse me, I'm a bit of a nice guy who respect you. I love seeing girls play Xbox instead of shopping and being bisexual. But wait a minute, he forgot twerk, eat hot chip, and lie. And McDonald's, and charge they phone. This next one is quite the mad lad. Yes, I'm a proud virgin because unlike you sexually activated savages, I actually respect women. I was half expecting a tip of the fedora, but seems like he left it in the other room. This next one's titled Please MLady. When the teacher puts the edgy girl and the science guy in the same group. I'm both the edgy girl and the science guy. This might sound sudden and inappropriate, but I, science guy currently specializing in zoology, paleozoology, and marine biology, got an erection just by thinking such a glorious combination could exist in a human being. Therefore, I am asking you, lady, to please give me your Instagram or Discord. Science edgelord out. This is a copy pasta level comment right here. This next one was from r/AskReddit. Tattoo artists of Reddit. What is your most are you sure tattoo you've been asked to do or have done? I know this guy who tattooed a cutie mark on a guy's butt. A cutie mark is the marking the ponies have on their rear in the My Little Pony series. Edit. For anyone wondering what his cutie mark is, I don't remember. It was his own special mark. You know, with this one, at least most people won't see that, so. This next one is the desire for a female neckbeard. A very specific fetish. I want a chubby chick, overweight and cuddly, but not obscenely obese. She hates showering and goes around the house nude with a pleasant musk. This woman does it because of her wanting to be intelligent but uncivilized, a noble savage. She pees and craps in a corner in our room because of this. Sometimes she even refuses to use words because of her beliefs. I wipe her butt. When she does take a shower, she has me inside with her for obvious reasons. The bed smells like her and she lets me drink her milk. She farts and craps on my D and gives me slobbery French kisses. She has armpit hair and has a hairy coochie with some arm hair as well. Adult videos are like football to her and she asks to watch it with me. She's happy a majority of the time and super easy to get along with. Alcohol gets her in the mood and asks me to bang her while she's inebriated. So you want a neckbeard but with tits? Neckbeards already have tits though. Alright 4chan, what the hell? For this next one, Cane Hammer made a neckbeard in Soul Calibur 6. And Blood Sky Angel comments, the chin is too chiseled and not enough Doritos dust, but that's the limitation of the game. 10 out of 10. This next one's titled, A Tint Kills My Entire Life. Trying out new glasses, how do I look? I've heard this glasses look is popular among young Japanese schoolgirls. I will certainly be adding this to my fashion repertoire once I acquire my visa and immigrate to the country of Japan. Japan won't be too happy to see you though. This next one was cross-posted from r/creepy*, and is titled, I love your aroma, MLady. Locking eyes with you as I inhale your vaginal aroma. Screenshotting this message to laugh at with friends. My new psychiatrist is a cute girl, so I thought maybe we could fall in love while she tried to save me from myself. Maybe she'd see a deep, brooding, creative soul and become fascinated with me. On our first session, I wore a black trench coat, lit a smoke in her office and said, welcome to my twisted mind. She didn't care and she's making me finish my smoke outside. Can anyone give me advice? This next one works at a gun store. We have lots of cringeworthy people come in. Had this guy come in yesterday? Yes, he smelled bad and also asked, do y'all have any Japanese-made guns? But why would a master of the blade require a gun? Clearly his enemies would run away from him in fear after seeing his amazing skills with his katana. Because as you can see, a true neckbeard does not require firearms. All he needs is the blade. This next one asks, is the Padoomer in neckbeard territory? The 20-year-old Padoomer is thinking about becoming a teacher. She's not real. I wish she was real. Spends at least 5 hours a day arguing about loli on the internet. Actually, that's called ephebophilia. No, I hate real children. Real children are gross. Fantasizes about defending himself in court about as much as he fantasizes about little girls. Plays Roblox. She's actually 800 years old. And did you know the age of consent is 13 in Japan? That neck though. And for this last one, we have the two types of socially awkward basement dwellers, the virgin incel versus the Chad Neckbeard. The virgin incel wasn't popular in school, constantly complains about how he missed out, hates his mom because she's a roasty foid, lives in a crappy bland ghetto apartment, has no skills besides making subpar memes, never goes anywhere in public for fear of being judged, doesn't watch anime because he thinks it'll make him a consumer, has only been in 2 fights, got his ass kicked both times, has no idea how to fight, has never had a girlfriend, idealizes sociopaths like Elliot Rodger, oh god, only goes to the gym to look better, weak as hell, spends all his free time complaining about women online, treats women like crap, hates his life, take the red pill, black pill, bro, uses disrespectful slang like beta cuck and roasty, skinny fat, 5'4", 112 pounds with almost no muscle. Meanwhile, the Chad Neckbeard loves and respects his mother, was never popular in school, but didn't give a crap because his waifu pillows kept him company, lives in a personalized basement decked out with anime posters, has watched every single anime known to man, doesn't give a crap what incel thinks, is an accomplished swordsman, professional hentai artist, and veteran gamer. Goes to anime cons with his bros all the time. Has defeated countless opponents in battle with his trusty katana. Has a harem of 14 sexy cat girls. Has already worked out 20 ways to cut you down with his katana. Idolizes his favorite anime protagonists. Spends his free time enjoying anime, playing video games, and studying the blade. No need to hit the gym. Katana training has made him strong. Is perfectly content with his life. Allow me to defend your honor, MLady, tips Fedora. Treats women with the respect they deserve. Speaks like a charming gentleman. 6 feet and 250 plus pounds of warrior strength. And that, my friends, is what makes a neckbeard. Also, goddamn, that's gotta be the hairiest neckbeard I've ever seen. This next one's real smooth, guys. Hey, I was in a car accident on Thursday. Can you send me a picture of your tits? This last one asks for permission to draw MLady. Hi, I saw your picture before a long time. Can I draw you? Of course. You want normal drawing or topless? And you know this neckbeard is praying she chooses topless. Anyway, I would like to thank all of my patrons, especially Kaberty, Seth Southwell, Peter Dankledge, Spoonie the Rogue, and Forever Tired. You can join in the link below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. If you have something interesting to say, don't forget to comment. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. See you guys next time.